So you're telling me all I gotta do to be a viral sensation and to make a living is pop some crazy stuff into my head? It's times like this where you really just want to like throw your morals out the window.
Begin this morning, baby. It's alright tonight to feel the time. You don't love me, baby. Don't say it, don't say it. It feels alright.
Hi queens, hi kings, what is up everybody? It is your girl Mia Lachey. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy. I don't know like what has changed, but I am just so happy. For those of you who are new here and are just now finding out about my existence, welcome. I'm your new fave. You just don't know it yet. Okay, stick around, you'll find out. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. We all have seen the recent viral AF video of Gorilla Glue Girl, aka Tessica Brown. For those of you who don't know, Tessica Brown is a 40-year-old woman who purposefully popped Gorilla Glue in her head. I'm serious. Like, for those of you who are like, oh, she made a mistake. Yeah, I know. I was you. I thought she made a mistake too. No, In her video, she made a statement stating that she ran out of Got2b glue spray and she just was gonna throw this in her head.
Well, I didn't have any more Got2b glue spray, so I used this Gorilla Glue spray. Bad idea.
Call it a day, come home, wash it out. Little did she know it wasn't coming out. There was no washing to be had, okay? In the viral video, she stated that she washed her hair 15 times, okay?
I've washed my hair 15 times and it don't move.
I'm not gonna lie, that part was so funny to me because she just, she had me, okay? She had me in the first half. Not gonna lie. So yes, Tessica stated that she done that on purpose and she was just gonna wash it out when she got home. Why would you put glue in your hair and be like, I'm gonna wash it out? I'm like, no, no. And she's 40, like, no. But we'll get into it. She come to social media and told us about it. The video went super viral. She became a meme and everything like that. Now, the only reason I'm being brief with the situation at large is because there's a lot we gotta tap into, and I've broken this video down into like looking at my notes, like 4 or 5 talking points because there's a lot to uncover. Tessica, you know, went viral and everything like that. Well, what comes out of going viral? A Gofundme, okay? Now, by the time a Gofundme came out, people were already speculative because it's like, why do you need a GoFundMe? She even stated in the interview that the GoFundMe was going to be for wigs. She's a mother of like 5 kids. And you thinking about wigs? Ugh, the priorities are not there. We progress, we move on. None of our business. Okay, so how much money do you think went into that GoFundMe? I'll start taking guesses. 100? No. 5,000? Not even close. 10,000? You getting close, but not really. 20,000? Yeah. People donated $20,000 to her GoFundMe. Let that sink in. Hey guys, future editing me here. Hi. So it would be my luck that right when I decide to release this video, it turns out that there's another story. Apparently she's donating all the money from the GoFundMe. Do I recant my statement? Do I take back everything that I said in this video? Nope. I don't, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't take it back because think here, and this isn't being like a conspiracy theorist, like just generally think for a second. If you done something that pissed the public off and you wanted to be in the public eye and you wanted to keep the fans that you have garnered over the like whatever situation it is that you got big off of, what are you going to do? You're going to make yourself look good. What other way to look good than to give away money from a GoFundMe? I'm just saying. And think of it this way. She is giving away 20,000. Yeah, that's big. That's cool. I'm glad she's giving it away to people who need it. That's really great. But she's about to make so much more. She is in the limelight now, and she's probably gonna drop a hair care line or something. I don't know. Whatever she plans on doing. Trust me. She don't need the $20,000 because she's about to make freaking millions. But it's good at what she's doing, though. Like, it's great that she's giving it away. But no, I don't recant my statement, and I stand by what I said. I said what I said, and all I can say at that point, you guys, is just watch and see. So you're telling me all I gotta do to be a viral sensation and to make a living is pop some crazy stuff into my head? It's times like this where you really just want to like throw your morals out the window. And I've thought about it, man. Oh, there are so many times I've thought about just throwing my morals out the window if the money's right. We won't go into it. We won't go into that one. Another day. Another day. Fast forward. The glue comes out of her hair, right? How does the glue come out of her hair? I'm gonna start from a step-by-step basis. Once her story got a lot of traction, she showed a video of her going to the hospital, and the emergency room, they sent her home with sterile wipes and sterile water and acetone wipes, and her sister was getting it out of her head, and it was burning her, chemical burns, all that stuff, you know. She does that in the comfort of her own home. So we're sitting here on the edge of our seats like, is it out? Is it coming out? Like, what's going on? It looked as if the hospital turned her away and was like, this is too crazy. You go home, you do this. But in reality, it actually come out that she refused services at the hospital. She didn't want to be there for 20 plus hours in the hospital. And so she went home because she'd rather do it in the comfort of her own home. Okay, so here's where the story takes a turn. A plastic surgeon gets wind of the story. An African plastic surgeon, by the way. What a good Black History Month. Don't we love the saints? He decides to take her in, fly her out. I think it was like a $13,000 flight, all expenses paid. And he flew her out to LA. Why LA? Whatever. And she gets like the celebrity treatment. She's in a VIP car, all this stuff. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me stop. She is in the surgery room and she's on the table and she's getting all this stuff out of her hair. And it comes at like, I mean, she's fine. Now, this was very theatrical. She's on a freaking hospital table and she's sedated and knocked out. I can't really elaborate on how theatrical this was, if that makes any sense at all whatsoever. It was just super theatrical, like a highly unnecessary in my personal opinion. All right, so it's out of her head now, right? Yeah, so happy ending. Super glue is out of her hair. We can all just like go home and rest, right? No, because she's done disturbed us. Okay, our peace has been disturbed, and you know us humans, we get a little curious. Okay, we sometimes want to know if we've been duped, bamboozled, and if we've been speckled-ored. And in this case, we've been speckled-ored. I've got to stop with this freaking SpongeBob reference. It's just my favorite because anytime somebody try to like pull the wool over your eyes. You're just like, we've been speckled.
We've been duped!
Duped!
Bamboozled!
We've been Speckledorfed.
That's not even a word, and I agree with you.
And nobody gets it but me, and that's okay. That's okay. People start to catch wind and they're like, something right here. So a lot of people decide to try to debunk this and try to, like, you know, see where things don't add up. So I'm gonna name off a few people. First off, there's Lovely T. Lovely T is honestly one of the queens of YouTube, okay? She's been here for a long time. She's my internet auntie. Like, I don't think y'all understand. But Lovely T is a very credible. She does her research, very thorough. Better than I am, way better than I am, okay? I'm lazy. Lovely T, she put in the work, honey. She didn't buy this story. She did not buy this story from the get-go. And she actually broke it down to where there were holes in the story. So the first thing was the ponytail was too laid to be super glued. It was too laid to be super glued. And what do I mean by this? If you go through, you will literally see her ponytail is just like, it's slick to the gods, okay? Slick to the gods. And anybody who knows anything about hair, you can do that with edge control. Got to be glued. You know, you can do that. If you scroll through her Instagram page, you will actually see that her hair is usually laid for the gods. Now, why is that an insinuation that there's holes in the story? Okay, so for someone whose hair is always laid and slayed, and a 40-year-old woman at that, you're going to tell me that she didn't know not to put glue in her hair. You're going to tell me that she's the type of person that just randomly pops glue in her hair. On top of that, you have the Gofundme. You have the flying out to a plastic surgeon. If you wanted to be in the comfort of your own home, why would you fly out to LA rather than, if not in the comfort of your own home, be at your local hospital? Either way, you're at the hospital. Either way, you're in an emergency room. Either way, the situation is dire. What's the difference? Clout? VIP treatment? Y'all aren't ready for this conversation. When I say clout and VIP treatment, this is what I mean. As soon as the story hit wind, her followers skyrocketed all the way. She's literally close to 1 million. And she got a verification badge on Instagram. The little blue check that lets people know you're legitimate, that lets people know you're of importance. The blue check. I say that like I don't want a blue check. Instagram. Verify your girl. Besides the verification, she has a manager. Why do you need management? If you wish that this story didn't take off and go viral, if you don't want all this public attention, why do you need a manager? Clearly you're going to be doing things that need managing towards the public, right? Yeah. So why do you need a manager? If you just want to be a normal, regular, schmegular chick, why do you need a manager? Moving on. She has merch. Oh yeah. Don't want attention, but got merch. Got her face on a t-shirt. I don't want attention, but please, wear my face on your body. I don't want attention though. That's not me hating, and that's not me, you know, trying to take her shine away. I'm a firm believer in, if you go viral, you better ride that wave. But this seemed strategic to me. I don't mind people going viral. I don't care. The issue lies in the dishonesty. Secure your bag by all means, but not by any means necessary. Not by duping these folks. People really gave this woman their hard-earned money. All she wanted was $1,500. She got like close to 30. The only reason she took down her GoFundMe was because people were complaining about her having it up. This is one of those things where I'm gonna have to watch and see what comes out of it. If the girl becomes a rapper, I'm gonna be like, you did this strategically. You can't tell me at that point that it's not strategic. Something I want to briefly go into. There was a woman on YouTube. I really like her. And she took the risk, okay? She put Gorilla Glue in her hair to show us it can be washed out. There are no chemical burns. And that this was a hoax. And that this was dramatic and highly theatrical, highly unnecessary. When I tell you she put Gorilla Glue in her hair, I mean she sprays Gorilla Glue in her hair over 5 times, if not 6. Oh, and the whole time you're just like cringing.
I'm gonna take some more, okay? Trying to stay away from my edges right there. Don't listen. Still white. How in the hell did she spray this on her hair and her hair still stay black when we clearly seen me spray it on my hair? You see how the glue didn't even penetrate through to the scalp? You see my scalp? It's not white at all, right? Look.
I'm on the edge of my seat hoping her hair doesn't... God. But she does it to prove to all of us you've been duped, you've been bamboozled, and you've been speckledored. She tells us that. You know, this is one of those things where like I think we all know it. I think we all kind of know. But it's also one of those things where like, okay, well, the train has left the station for her and like there's no stopping it now. You know, this comes down onto us as a society on where our priorities are. Half the people that we make famous, we do it. We do it. If she had not gone viral, it would have been because nobody watched the video. It would have been because nobody shared the video. It would have been because nobody commented on the video. She's probably gonna go down as controversial. I think she'll be here for a minute. I don't think she's here to stay, but I definitely think she'll be here for a minute. At this point, we're just gonna have to wait and see what she drops, you know? I am glad that other people saw through the facade and they were like, this may not be real. It's a very much giving me...
Diamonds on fleek, bitch ain't talking about heat.
They do anything for clout. I've already kind of broken this down on my Instagram, but I done it when this video first came out. This is me breaking down the fact that we have definitely been manipulated. You know what? Bloop, let me... Y'all have been manipulated because I didn't give that girl none of my money. She didn't get none of my money. A lot of people are being petty about this situation. I swear, this is none but black folks. Y'all know it's you because y'all are the only ones who gonna say something like this. All right, she's good. It's out of her hair. I'm gonna take my follow back. Like, why are you gonna take your follow back? And did you not like sis to begin with? I will say, I think it would be really funny if out of nowhere a whole bunch of people started unfollowing her. And she'd be like, wait, come back, her management. Dude, I'm bad. I'm evil. That was so mean. But what I'm trying to say is she has gotten a lot of clout from this. And I mean, it is what it is at this point. People who get clout, you either keep it, utilize it, progress, or you don't. Something I finally want to go into that kind of rubs me the wrong way is her name. A lot of controversy is around her name because a lot of people have called her and are calling her, and I have too, the Gorilla Glue Girl. And it's like, you know, it goes with the whole black people and monkeys thing. But honestly, you can't get mad at the name because that is what it is. Gorilla Glue Girl. She is Gorilla Glue. She female. Gorilla Glue Girl. I can understand where people are getting a bit hesitant because I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody gonna slip up and they're not gonna say Gorilla Glue Girl. They're gonna say that Gorilla Girl. Just wait, it's gonna happen. I see that. I feel that in my bones, in my literal bones. I see that happening. Someone's gonna slip up and they're just gonna say that Gorilla Girl. Then there are gonna be jokes made in the future to other black people who probably have laid down their edges, and they're gonna be like, you being the Gorilla Girl now? I'm telling you, this ain't gonna end well. Now, as far as the whole like propaganda thing, like with her by the can looking like a monkey, I feel like that's interpretive. I don't think she looks like a monkey, but then again, when I look at the can and I look at her, I'm like, she really posing like that monkey. So I don't know. There, it's just not good, but that is the name and that is what stuck and that is what it is. So all in all, I mainly made this a video because I wanted you guys to understand how like you've been bamboozled. At the same time, I also did just kind of want to speak my last words on the situation because I don't necessarily care. I did care when I thought that it was real, but then when I found out she's just trying to be on a come up, I just don't even want to talk about the situation anymore. Plus it's old news. Like, that's the thing. That's why I say you have to you know, worry about your next move, because you can be viral today for one thing, but what are you staying in it for? You know what I'm saying? Everybody is like kind of moving on from the situation now because like it's out of our hair. So it's just kind of like, what is her next move? I'm kind of wanting to see like what her next move is and like where she's gonna go. I care to a certain extent, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I don't really care, actually. I take that back. I don't care. I didn't care at all. So that's all I really have to say about this video. Let me know what y'all thought about that woman who put super glue in her hair to prove that this video was nothing like it should have been. She debunked the chemical burn. She debunked the, you know, staleness. Like, if you actually watched, like, when the glue was in her hair, the glue was still able to be moved. Even the plastic surgeon, when he took it out of her hair, he actually made sure to say in the video that he decided to do it the night before, having Tessica come in, and he put the glue on her hair and he let that hair last for like 24 hours overnight. And he said his kids were playing with it, the hair could still move. It was not, you know, like a stick, as he said that Tessica's hair was. He said, I touched that woman's ponytail and the ponytail was like a stick. I'm just quoting that woman's video. It was so funny. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting because he was kind of saying like, your hair is like a stick. You must put something else in your head because this ain't Gorilla Glue. But it is what it is. And like I said, at this point, you'll just have to watch and see what little Tessica Brown's gonna do. And don't be surprised if she drops some hair products or if she drops some makeup or if she becomes a freaking rapper. Don't be surprised because that's what people do when they're on a come up. Don't be surprised. She is in her bag. She is in her bag now. She's got her bag. So don't be surprised. That is all I have for this video. Finally, this is the part where I'm supposed to tell you to like the video, comment, subscribe. Not doing that. I'm not your mama. I'm not. So if you like the video, you'll like the video. And if you love me, you'll subscribe. Before you guys go, remember to always break the mold, stay inspired, and be unique. And with all that being said, Mimi, love you. Out.
Beginning